What's the purpose of a female orgasm? Pleasure. 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 What is up, sapiosexuals? Thank you for turning on Sex in South Beach with Dr. Sanjaya, America's sex educator, here right now for you in the flesh, baby. Boom! So the sex situation we're getting into today is all about her orgasmic hormones. I know y'all are just so excited that March is Women's Herstory Month. See what I did with that? And what better way to honor women than leveling up your knowledge about female sexuality, right? So the sex situation we're about to discuss is all about the hormones when we have amazing orgasms. And once you understand how these hormones impact us physiologically, you will completely understand why a woman just has to call you the day after you have motivated an incredible orgasm. Basically, she is biologically compelled to get at you again. Boom! And we're going to talk about that. Because when the climax is oh so good, you know what a woman releases? Do you know? Oxytocin, yes. Now, most of you have probably heard about oxytocin. This is the attachment hormone. Makes you want to feel attached. It's also called the cuddling hormone, the bonding agent. It is a major factor in why she has to text you after that awesome orgasm. Let me tell you, oxytocin, what does it do? It facilitates that love and attachment feeling. And it is also released during breastfeeding. So please note, women who are breastfeeding, you know what they might not want? To have sex with you. Because the way I like to talk about it is breastfeeding, it is the mortal enemy of sexual desire for most women. Because you know what? There's like only so much oxytocin a person can explode inside of them. And when she's getting it from feeding her baby, she certainly don't need no extra, okay? Now, everybody's different. So if you got a woman who's breastfeeding and she still wants you, you know what you got? Superwoman. That's right. You got a modern day, real life Wonder Woman. Now, you know what modern medicine does? Modern medicine has even created synthetic forms of oxytocin to help women in labor. And recently, scientists have been studying whether oxytocin can also be effective in other ways, such as stimulating feelings of connectedness and trust. And y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like you still with your man, you still love him, but you don't feel that connected with him. So doctors are wondering, maybe if I give her a dose of oxytocin, she'll be like, yeah, get at this. And you know what? The studies are still out. We don't really know if it works. And you know what? You can also generate oxytocin from just touching someone. So if you feel like you're on an oxytocin-like depression, you know what I'm saying? There's a drought of oxytocin in your life. You know what you need to do? You need to go get you a massage, baby. That's right. Just skin-to-skin contact, a little bit of that touching, 20 seconds. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's how little it takes. 20 seconds of touching, and you will start releasing some oxytocin. And you know the crazy part? It even works on dogs. Seriously, go touch a dog. That's why we keep Pepe in the studio. Pepe is here for every recording, right? In case yours truly, that's me, in case I need a little oxytocin hit right before I go on the air. What? I give Pepe a little rub, and you know what? He likes it too. Okay, don't tell anyone. He really does, okay? The point is, oxytocin feels good, and it makes you want to cuddle up with someone and find more ways to feel good together. And if she has an orgasm, booyah! She is exploding oxytocin. That's right. Serotonin. Now, serotonin, what? This is another hormone that she releases during orgasm. And what does serotonin do? It promotes a better mood. And what woman does not need to be in a better mood? Seriously, I know all the guys are like nodding their head like, word, right? Serotonin not only helps women achieve a better mood, but it helps us relax. And just enough serotonin it can cause some drowsiness. And that is essential, right? That's when you know that sex is really good. And it can be like so right, so comforting, like right on time before bedtime. Because, like, if she explodes with an orgasm and she releases all this serotonin, that's like just enough drowsiness to ease her on to some bedtime dreams. That's right. Now, serotonin is made from the amino acid tryptophan, okay? Tryptophan, we've all heard about this on Thanksgiving. That's why when we eat all that turkey, right? Turkey, what? What does it do? That tryptophan comes into play and we feel so relaxed. We get the itis, right? It contributes to that feel-good feeling where you just want to lay up on the couch and be like, right? Now, some people have low serotonin levels, right? They're like deficient in serotonin. And what does that cause? Sadness. Seriously, low serotonin equals sadness. Depressed mood, low energy, negative thoughts, and all of that combined, you know what it leads to? A reduced interest in sex. Ooh, and just like synthetic oxytocin, serotonin supplements are also available. But the best news is every explosive orgasm she feels comes with a free dose of serotonin. Woo! Which is one reason why she's in a very good mood after a great climax. Duh. Phenethylamine, right? Also known as PEA. Now, this is the neurotransmitter chemical in the brain that causes you to fall madly in love with someone. And yes, us ladies, we release a lot of that during a good orgasm. And I'm talking about that high that you feel when you're like really into someone. Well, that's basically like your PEA on fire. It is basically a natural amphetamine and it spikes during sexual excitement. Now, my mentor once told me, if you ever see someone and feel like you're experiencing love at first sight, it's the first time you see them and you're like, oh my God, I'm madly in love with that person. I don't know their name, but I love them. You know what you should do? You should run in the opposite direction. Because what you're feeling is this real surge of PEA. And yes, it is going to cause you to fall madly in love, but it's also going to cause you to like be very disappointed in this person. Because although the person may look like the partner of your dreams, there is no way they can possibly live up to all of these imaginary expectations and characteristics you've assigned to the partner of your dreams. So you'll meet them, you'll fall madly in love, and then you're going to end up super disappointed because their personality doesn't live up to the person of your dreams. And how could it? They don't even know that you've envisioned them as your dream partner, much less anything about the characteristics you think your dream partner should have. So, if you're with someone who did not immediately cause a PEA spike, what? That's great news. Some of that good PEA comes with every orgasm. And if they didn't cause it right in the beginning, that helps you know that you're with them for the right reasons, right? Boom. It wasn't no love at first sight. It was love because it's right. That's what I'm talking about. Now, prolactin. This is the hormone of satisfaction. That's right. Prolactin explodes and all of a sudden you are not insatiable anymore, right? You're done, satisfied, all filled up, tapped out. And when a woman has the right type of climax, that is exactly how she feels. She is satisfied. Prolactin is also the main hormone organizing breast milk production after childbirth. And again, since women release so many of these feel-good hormones by bonding with their baby through breastfeeding, she's often not so into sex during this time. But when that breastfeeding stops, do not you worry. Do not you worry one bit, because miraculously, her sex drive also starts to return, and before you know it, she's back and ready to produce some prolactin and experience some of that good old sexual satisfaction. Yes, indeed. And I know that you know it really does happen. That's why women have more than one baby, actually. Dopamine, the high hormone. Oh yeah, we've all heard about that dopamine, and we know we can get us super high, like cocaine high, like crack high, like Whitney Gonna Die high, right? Dopamine, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, dopamine stimulates feelings of pleasure, desire, and total euphoria. Now, y'all know we are broadcasting live from Jolt Radio in Miami. And, Some may remember Miami was home to the cocaine cowboys of the 70s and 80s. In fact, Miami's association with cocaine is so strong. I was out recently, and a guy who just moved to Miami said very loudly, "I've lived here almost a month, and I haven't seen anyone doing coke yet. Where's the cocaine? This is Miami." I did think he was hilarious, okay? But seriously, Miami is not addicted to cocaine. We are addicted to dopamine. We all like that high, right? That's why when you come to Miami, what you to get ready to do? Pull your pants down and have some good sex. That's why we got this show. It's like a public service that we're doing for you, okay? Seriously, though. An explosion of dopamine is what causes the euphoric feeling that cocaine users love so, so much. And the best news is, this very same high, it can be achieved for free with an amazing orgasm. Yes, you heard me. In fact, some studies have given high doses of cocaine to study participants, and boom, you know what happened? Spontaneous orgasms, right? No sex involved, just a lot of cocaine, and you could have an orgasm. But you know what? You know what I say? Just say no to drugs, okay? Just say no. Say yes to sex, good sex, because you could get that dopamine for free. That's what I'm talking about. So dopamine and orgasms are nearly inextricable from each other, if you get my point, or at least that's how I like to think about it as a non-cocaine user. In fact, I'm actually a little uppity about my shit, okay? I'm going to be real. I'm like, look, I'm watching my health and my bank account, and that's why I get my dopamine from sex, okay? It is a healthy physical activity that rewards my pleasure centers. And so far, you know what? I've been able to get it for free. Shh, don't tell nobody. And nothing is sexier than a well-nourished bank account. Yes, indeed. Ain't none of that money gone to no cocaine, all right? All right, y'all. It's time for your climax when I give you a little something, something to remember. 1, women release so many feel-good hormones during orgasm, and many of these motivate her to call you for some more of that good old loving. And let's remember this, she is biologically compelled to try to get some more for you. So you know what you need to do when she texts you and she calls you? Pat yourself on the back and say, "I'll be there tonight, girl." That's right, okay? 2, oxytocin, serotonin, phenethylamine, prolactin, and dopamine, they are all released when she has an explosive hormone. They make her feel bonded, happy, relaxed, satisfied, and high. Oh, yeah. So high. You know what? I think this conversation, it's actually getting our dog Pepe high. Pepe is like seriously in the middle of the show right now. He will not stop moving. I think we have somehow I'm transmitting all of these sexual chemicals over to Pepe. Pepe is like, I'm up. I'm ready, Ma. Let's go. Okay? Pepe, chill out. Okay? People, stop touching Pepe. Okay? Just stop it. Now, we are not having any inappropriate sexual activity with animals in the studio. I would like to confirm that before I give you point number 3. Many of these same hormones that a woman releases during an orgasm, well, they're also released when she is breastfeeding, so she may not be in the mood for sex while she's feeding the baby, boo. But once that phase is over, her hormones will rebound along with her craving to release some of those feel-good orgasmic chemicals through sexual activity. And you know what the other part is? If you ain't getting no loving, you know what else releases a lot of those? If you ain't getting no loving and you don't have a baby to feed from your boobies, you know what you could do? Exercise! A lot of these same hormones are also released during intense exercise. And you know, if you exercise more, maybe you'll get some more. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that at that. All right, y'all. I had so much fun chatting you up about her orgasmic hormones. And since it is March, y'all know Women's Herstory Month. Well, you know I got more shows coming up right all about her sexuality. And to stay on track, you know it's time to subscribe to the Sex in South Beach podcast. And better yet, boo, why not subscribe and leave a review? If you email a screenshot of your review to Sanjaya at drsanjaya.com, that's SONJIA at DRSONJIA.com. What? I'm going to mail you a bottle of Sense Aromatherapy body oil. And you know, that is my absolute favorite fragrance and skin protectant. I wear it every single day. It turns everyone on who smells me. I mean, I can't get Pepe to stop moving, so, whether you're a human or a dog, Sense Body Oil works. Go to SENSE bodyoil.com to find out more. For your daily dose of Nookie knowledge, check me out on all the social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Come on, baby. Isn't it time to link up, right? I'm Dr. Sanjaya. Thanks so much for turning on Sex in South Beach, where everyone comes for happier, healthier sex.